Vandeham Sri Guru Siyuta Parakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakkan Vitamscha Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Jakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Ki Paikavittam Yamariyata Rakshati Vaishnavanam Kripavalam Madhava Prestakami Sri Bhakti Dham Bharatimashrayami Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Sri Varshavana Devi Daitaya Kripavati Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dhaine Prabhave Nama Madhurya Jwala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinadarine Rupanuga Virudappa Siddhanta Dvantaharine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Pevacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai Gaur, Hari Bol. So again, we are fortunate to come together and try to remember Sri Navadvip Dham. So last time we came to the island of Godrumdvip. Actually, we reached, which represents the Anga of Kirtan. And in morning also, in the morning class, Srila Babaji Maharaj is speaking, how the Mayavadis, they say to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that, oh, you look very effulgent and we are very much attracted to you. In the Mayavadis, under the guidance of Prakashananda Saraswati and those thousands of Mayavadis. But why, they are asking, why you are doing kirtan? Why you are singing and dancing and not sitting, and meditating, develop some jnana in Vedanta? So, because the Mayavadis, they are very arrogant, they think, oh yes, they can attain like the Lord. I mean, they have no conception actually of the Lord. It's their Brahman effulgence, what they want to enter. So it's all like fake. All, whatever their worship is, their Guru Puja, everything falls at the end into water because they leave everything, according to their perfectional stage, then they become Brahman themselves. So, but yes, very sweetly, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he was telling that, yes, my Guru Dev, he said, and I'm so foolish, I have no qualification, I am Murkha, an idiot, number one, like Babaji Maharaj says always. So that's why my Guru Dev said to me, you chant this mantra, you go on, and I shall chant it day and night, he said. So, and we know very powerful scriptural evidence, Haranama, Haranama, Haranama eva kevalam, Nastyeva, Nastyeva, Nastyeva gatyarnyata. No? 3 times it's confirmed that this holy name is the most powerful mantra, the most powerful name. So in Sri Krishna Nam, it is the most powerful medicine for this age. That's why also Mahaprabhu, he was so, when he get this mantra, he was telling, Kibe mantra dil gosai, Kibe dare bal, chapite chapite, mantra korile bagal. Oh, Kibe mantra dil gosai, what kind of mantra you have given me? Kibe dare bal, what great power is there in that mantra. Because if I chant it, Japite Japite, mantra, Korile Bagal, I become like a mad person and running here and dancing and singing. So that is the influence of what the Hare Krishna mantra can have on us. So Mahaprabhu said very often, I mean, he said that we should not chant anything else. That is meant the best procedure in this age there to chant the holy name of Krishna. And we also, if we really absorb ourselves into that chanting, then also our soul becomes mad after the Lord again, no? After so long time, we are mad after material things, but then our course can change. And yes, that's why also in Chaitanya Bhagavat it is said, no, that on Akadasi, see Hari Vasana, Hari Kirtana Vidhan. Nritya means dancing, Arambarila Prabhu Jagatera Pran. Punyavanta Shiva Sangan, Shubharamba, Utila Kirtana, Dwani Gopala Govinda. So Mahaprabhu is saying it is explained there that Mahaprabhu on the day of Ekadasi, he has ignited that Sankirtan, no? On the day of Ekadasi in Shiva's Angan, the courtyard of Shiva's Thakur. And there was very auspicious uproar of the names of Govinda and Gopal, very loud kirtan in Shiva's Angan. So that was the starting point where Mahaprabhu, he started for 1 year, it was going on continuously. Every night, those kirtans in Shiva's Angan, Shiva's Thakur's house. So that is the most powerful medicine, yes. And Jiva Goswami here is also explaining that there are different kinds of kirtans. Like there's Nama Kirtan, Rupa Kirtan, Guna, the qualities, Lila Kirtan, about the pastimes, so about the parshads, all different kinds of Lila. But especially emphasis is Nam Kirtan. Because in this Kali Yuga, Kali Kal, Namarup Krishna Avatar, no? That in Kali Yuga, Krishna appeared himself. I mean, he has incarnated, he is the holy name. He comes in this incarnation as the holy name. And that's why it's so powerful. So Nam and Nami, they are not different from each other. And we all know also from Srimad Bhagavatam that especially in the ages, there were different kinds of procedures. Krite yat tayato Vishnum, Tretayam yayato Makai, Varpare Paricharyayam, Kalau Tattvani Kirtanam. Kalau Tatthari Kirtanam. So that is in Kali Yuga there is Harinam Sankirtan. In Satya Yoga there was meditation, Dhyan. Treta Yoga there was Yagya, sacrifice. And then in Dwarpa, Bada Sevanam, it's explained here, Paricharya Seva and Kalau Tatthari Kirtanam. So in Kirtan is the most easiest and authorized way in Kali Yuga to attain perfection. Actually, Sankirtan is the best in all yugas. We cannot say that it's only the process of in Kali Yuga. No, it is for every yuga, and it is definitely the best process in every yuga. But in the previous yuga, like Srila Jiva Goswami explains this, that the people, they could not, or those rishis, you must think how in Satya Yuga, the rishis and munis, the people there, they were naturally, they had not all this distraction for material things or this. They had the Lord in the center. They meditated already. They are fully, their mind is really ekagrata, one-pointed, full. They can concentrate. For a long time, they can sit and meditate. And then if Jiva Goswami is saying, when you tell those rishis and munis, oh, you just need to chant this holy name and you can attain all perfection. So they would never believe in such an easy process, no? Because they are very qualified in that sense. No, they think they are qualified. So they would not think that just by moving the tongue and reciting this Mahamantra Hare Krishna, that it's even possible to attain a higher samadhi than in Satya Yoga. It is possible. Osta spandamatrena, it said, just by moving the lips, no? Just by moving the tongue. One is vibrating this name, and one has the possibilities there that one can attain a deeper samadhi than in Satya Yoga. So then can you imagine? So that is the most wonderful facility in Kali Yuga. For us, we got this holy name because we believe for us it's there. If we think ourselves too much qualified, then we would also. But in Kali Yuga, automatically, Kalim Sattvaharam Pumsam, it said that Kali Yuga is stealing all the good qualities. Even one has good qualities, or one will automatically become influenced by Kali Yuga. So these are the most degraded, fallen, wretched souls, actually, very with no qualification. No, they have yogita vichare kichunai pai tomara karuna sar. That is like whatever qualities we have, they are just negative qualities, no positive qualities. No. And that's why for us has come this divine incarnation of the holy name, Krishna himself in the form of the holy name, to deliver us. Because there's no other chance. We cannot sit for even, half an hour. What to speak like the rishis and munis, those who sit the whole day and night trying internally to... So, but Mahaprabhu make it very easy. You just say, go on, even sometimes alone. You can also sit in the morning. You can sit together with one group and chant together the holy name. So all these facilities are there for us in Kali Yuga. And in this way, we can also, attain Krishna Prem. Not only that all are anarthas. This is a very small side effect of the holy name, that all our dirt from Kali Yuga being washed away. And then finally we can really attain Krishna Prem. And aparad, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is also saying in Bhajan Rahasya, Nam aparada yuktanam namanyeva harantyagyam avishanti prayuktani tanye parthakaranyat. So that is saying that by doing Harinam continuously, then Nam aparada. So if one really sincerely chants and continuously the holy name, then the holy name is so merciful, so merciful, so merciful that it can free us from our offenses. Be it Seva Parad, Dham Aparad, whatever, Vaishnava Aparad also. So there's the best chance to get rid of all our previous apparatus and offenses. So that's why it's recommend. But sometimes we have no patience, no, in the holy name. Holy name. First of all, we must receive the holy name from an authorized Vaishnava who is in the line of a mantra which is alive, no. So there are so many mantras given, or the name which is it's just some words, no material words, but the power we can only get to chant these names by Guru and Vaishnava. And then it takes time. It is a process, slowly but steady, and win the race. Babaji Maharaj always telling us. Then everything is possible, because we have no taste. No, for us, so many material things we have so much taste for those things, but not for chanting the holy name. And that's why also we should make it a habit. No, create a nice a nice atmosphere, even in the home where one is living, that one makes one area with a nice pure asana to sit, no, and nobody should touch it also. It should be a very pure area, and one can sit there and daily, no, to make it a habit. Because actually the habit beats all the feelings, no? Because feelings, if we only chant, if we have feelings, then sometimes we like to chant, and sometimes we also don't like to chant. But that's why it is the best to get habituated, to have some habits, daily habits. Okay, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, whatever comes, that's everything has to wait. This is my habit, I have to do it. So, and then, okay, the whole world can start. But, and this kind of practice, no? Like Raghunatha, he said also, Raghunatha Niyam, that the vow or the steadiness of Raghunath's bhajan is like a line in stone. Pashanera Reka. Raghunatha Niyam Yena Pashanera Reka. It is like a line in stone. So it's not a line in stone you cannot change so easily, no? And that's why, of course, this is possible by Guru and Vaishnava. Otherwise, if we think we can chant the holy name, then yes, so many surprise will come. And because that is the mercy of the holy name, that in combination with Guru and Vaishnava Seva, then if the holy name is pleased, how we behave with others, how we relate to others. You know, the holy name is not just sitting and chanting the holy name. The holy name is sitting in everyone's heart. It's Krishna. So what we do, how we deal with others, everything the holy name is noticing, no? So, and according to that, he will give kripa. What we do, what kind of seva, and in this way. And otherwise, so many disturbances can come. No, I want to chant, but then I get phone calls, I get this to do or that to do. So, always distracted. No, so. But impatience, we should not have, because anyway, it will take time. Good things always take time. Short things, now everybody is used now to get short success, or whatever they want, whatever it is, you can just order and get it quickly, like this. You don't need to go to any library anymore to borrow some books, to read them. No, just you open the internet, one click, and you can find it, or everything else you need, you just go on Amazon. So the people are used to get quick results, but that we should not have this impatience with the holy name. So it will take time. Utsa Nischayat Daryat. Daryat means patience. And that's why Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti is giving the example that you imagine you are just in chains. If you have chains on the hand or some chain with an iron ball on the feet, no, then someone comes and he has some compassion for you and he wants to free you. And he has also organized one iron saw and he's starting to cut back and forward. But still, till the last point, it will go, some cut will be there, but till the last point, till it makes click and this breaks, the same feeling of bondage is there. So that's why many people, they become disappointed. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti is explaining. They chant for many years, then they think, oh, I have chanted so much in this, but what is the result? I'm still having all my problems and this and that. But no, just he's saying, you just go on. And Gurudev also gives the example of one drop of water. It's very soft, the drop of water. But if one tap is leaking and down there is a stone floor, if just for many years, let's say, that one drop is falling on its stone floor, it makes some impression. And then which drop was it? Who makes the impression? We can ask. So it's the process, no, which takes time. And so that's the way. And so we should not be impatient. So yeah, then the holy name, Kirtan, we have to reflect a little bit on the Mahamantra, no? Because Harinam is actually Chintamani. It can fulfill everything. And he is also personified. He is not an material sound vibration. He has eyes, he has mouth, he has some willpower. He can walk, he can talk. And so that you can also see in Kalna, Bhagavan Das Babaji Maharaj, he was worshipping Nama. In that way, he was feeding the name. Because he knows it's not different from Krishna. So in this way, we should also have relationship with the holy name. That it's not like in the material world. Yes, sound is also the most subtlest. It influences all other things because they are more gross. So, but still it's inert. No, it can be going up to the quaternary planetary system, but not further than that. And it's inert. It has no life itself. But the holy name, it is penetrating this material universe and can go much more further. And is a living entity. So that's why now we cannot understand actually that value of that holy name. That is, Babaji Maharaj sometimes say, if you give one child, if you give him some diamonds and some pearls, what can he do with it? He just will play with it, but he don't know the value. Rather, he likes to get some biscuit or some chocolate or something, no? So that is with us the same. Guru and Vaishnava, they give us the holy name, and it's a huge treasure. But we don't know really what value it has. Like once there was also one beggar, Srila Gurudev is explaining that, that he found one iron piece and he was just looking that no one can see him, and he put it in his pocket. No, and then he was very happy because he know it has some value. He know what is iron, and if I sell it, I can get some Lakshmi, some money. And he was very happy, even it was heavy to carry, but still he carried on because he know the value. And then a little bit further, he found some piece of copper, and because also he knows the difference. Now one thing has to leave because he cannot carry both. So then copper is more value than iron. So he left the iron and take the copper. And in this way, also further, he was finding some brass, silver, gold, and he always leave the other thing because he know that that thing has more value. So finally, he finds some very precious jewels like moonstone, sunstone, and Suryakanta mani, Nilakanta mani, Chandra Kanta mani, all those precious stones. And he looked like it was like a dream for him. What is this? He also was not sure what to do now because he don't know if it's real, or he has some idea about gold, about silver, but about all those stones, maybe they are fake, and if I take them now, then I will be left with nothing. So what shall I do? So he was insecure, no, because it's only because of not knowing the value. So he was unable to decide. And similarly, we got the most precious stone, no? That Harinam Chintamani. But still, we also unsure what to do. No, we cannot really measure its value, and we are in a similar position. So that's why we must always chant in the association or be in the association of pure Guru and Vaishnava. And for sure, there we can understand and learn and hear something about the value of the holy name. And then we appreciate it much more, like Gurudev, when he was going to the in Puri, to the birthplace of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta, then he noticed that all his senior sannyasis and Saraswat gone, the disciples of Prabhupada, they all gave pranam to that place, full dandavat pranam. But he was hesitating because externally that place looked like very dirty and contaminated. So then he could not decide what to do. And he just find a way where he make panchangan with 5 limbs, he bowed down. But he's saying, after I was hearing more and more about the glories of this place, then I understood the value, understood. And from then on, he also he paid pranam to full dandavat pranam because he has realized, yes, such an important place. So this is the facility what we can get by staying with Guru and Vaishnava. And so now let's continue so we went to Suvarna Vihar yesterday, there where we stopped. And now we go to Harihara Kshetra, which is also there in that area of Godrumdvip, and which is called also Maha Varanasi. That was, because Krishna was burning Varanasi. There's some history behind. And Shiva, he left Varanasi and he came here. And there one can see the deity form of Hari and Hara. Hari is Vishnu and Hara is Shiva. So that is the unification, that Hari and Hara, they are not different from each other. And there's in Varanasi, if you die in Varanasi, if someone dies in Varanasi, he will get mukti, liberation. But on this place, which is called Maha Varanasi, here in Navadvip, Dham, on the island of Godrumdvip, if someone dies here, it is said that Shiva is coming personally and shouts the name of Gauranga in the ear of that devotee, that person. So how much more fortunate no, to die if one is lucky like this. And we all hear that the Vaishnavas, they always worship Sadashiv, no Vishnu Tattva, not Shiva in the material world. So we always worship Sadashiv. And for us, Shiva is also Vaishnavanam Yada Shambhu. No, he is the Vaishnav Raj, the king of the Vaishnavas. And he is also famous as Kshetrafal, which means the protector of the abodes of the Lord. And so we should always pray to Shivji when we come to some holy place like Buri, Navadvip Dham, Vrindavan Dham, so that we get entrance, no? So we pay our pranams to that Kshetraval Shiva. And so Harihara, Shankar himself, Shankar comes from the Supreme Lord. No? And that is in the Brahma Samhitra we can find Kshiram yatha tatiri vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tata pritagasti hetu yashambhutam apitat tat samupaita karyat govindam adipurusham dhammaham bhajami. So that is like the example is given of milk which is transformed. Now we discussed also all this on Shivaratri day, just to remind. So milk becomes yogurt, but you cannot, it's different, it's the same in one way, but different. But you cannot make yogurt anymore milk. And that is the transformation. This example is only given because of cause and effect. The Vaishnavas or we always follow Shakti Parinamvat. So that is the transformation of Shakti. The Lord, what the impurity of Kali, that is Vivartavat. That is that the Lord himself becomes distorted. No. That is like an impurity of Kali. It is Shakti which transforms. And that's why this analogy is given. So there are three types of Shiva, which one is Sadashiv, Shambhu, and Rudra. So we also discussed this. Sadashiva is Vishnu Tattva, and he stays beyond the Viraja river in Sadashiva Lok, which is completely free of the influence of the three gunas. And Shambhu is a special incarnation which carries the glance of Vishnu to the material world and unites with Maya Devi, because Vishnu itself cannot come in contact with Maya. So that halo or that glance is Shambhu. And Rudra is doing the dance of destruction, no? Destroying all the universes at the end. And so Sadashiv, he can give Bhakti. That's why all our Guru Varga, they have so much love for Shivji. And Babaji Maharaj himself saying that he saw how Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami was worshipping Shivji with tears in his eyes. And they had so much love and affection, no, for Shiva. And Babaji Maharaj himself, also from childhood, he was having some attraction, always painting some pictures of Shiva, he told. And also here he installed Shivji in our English preaching center because he is also Ashutosh, which means very simply and very easily pleased. So in this way also Srila Sanatana Goswami, Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so all they show how important Shiva is. No? And Shiva is also externally looking more like a very yeah, dangerous. Like, but actually having snakes around his head, that is actually representing Anantadev. And then he's smearing his body with ash as want to remind us that yes, this will be the happen to this body. No, it will become just ash. And he's wearing skulls of on like a bracelet. So all these things he reminds us that all these temporary things. Why you just be absorbed in this? You just do Krishna bhajan. So here we pray to Lord Shivji that because he is the protector of Vrindavan, and Vrindavani Pate Jaya Jaya Soma Soma Maule Sananda Sanata Naradeya Gopeshwara Braja Vilasi Gangapatne Prema Prachi Nirupadi Namaste. So please bestow upon us the love of the Brajavasis, no? So that we can also feel some attraction to Vrindavan and your worship by all great devotees like Sananda, Kumar, and all those, Sanatan. So please be merciful to us. So that is what the Vaishnavas pray to Shivji. And from that place, we can go to Nishingapalli usually. Next one is Nishingapalli. And now slowly, slowly my voice is disappearing fully. I what to do. So Nishingapalli is Devapalli. It's also called Devapalli. Devapalli means the village of the Devatas, because there on these hilltops, there are many, many Devatas are living. Ganesh Tila, Surya Tila, Indra Tila. So they live all around because they're in Satya Yuga. This deity there is from Satya Yuga, that Nishingadev. And is very famous, and all those Devatas worship Nishingadev there still in a invisible form, even today. And it's the place where Nishingadev also rested after killing Hiranyakashipu, and he also washed his hands in the in the water there. There's one lake, and one can also take bath. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that we worship Narasimhadev, so especially that our, empirical approach, like our measuring tendency, like Hiranyakashipu, we want also to measure the Supreme Lord, so that all this tendency, they can be cut out from our heart. And also the tendency to make this material world like an enjoyable place, like Hiranyakashipu, his name is already indicating. Hiranya means gold, so everything what is gold and what you can buy with gold. So that is indication. And Kashipu means pillow. That means all luxury. Now if you want to try to make this world a very comfortable place, that's what all the people are trying to do here. Most 99.99%. They feel home here, but actually that is like the demon Hiranyakashipu. No? So it has to be, Nishinga Bhagavan has to kill Hiranyakashipu. And that's why we pray, oh Narasimhadev, please, you appear in my heart, where this demon Hiranyakashipu is sitting, who is always, want to make this world a comfortable place, which is actually the greatest aversion to the Lord, because this world is not there meant to stay here. So, but if we want this to make this world a permanent place, then it's the greatest aversion actually to the Lord. So this tendency is demoniac and represented also by Hiranyakashipu, so that he can tear these impurities. He can tear our heart and kill that demon Hiranyakashipu. It's not some fictitious person which was there at that time. No, it's still in our heart also that Hiranyakashipu is living. So that's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, we take shelter at Narasinghadev. It is not our Ishtadev, but it is very helpful to remove bad habits, no? Bad habits, samskaras, they are so deeply rooted, which is very difficult. Some of them are very difficult to get rid of. And then Hiranyakashipu can help us with that. And there are so many pastimes. I mean, all this description in the Bhagavatam about Prahlad Maharaj and the teachers, Sanda and Amarka and all this. So now we have no time to go through this, but we can also remember this on this place. And especially we should not become like a businessman, no? To come to Nishingapali or Nishingadev, like many, they make some nice sweet preparations and this and that, and then they want to do some bargaining with Nishingadev. No, it's not like a business. Prahlad Maharaj also showed this. I'm not just has come to you like a businessman. And Prahlad Maharaj says, no, because someday do some seva or this and that, and they want always something in return, or they're expecting something. But actual seva has not this motivation to expect something in return, some pension or something, no later. And also at this place we can pray that we don't become selfish, because already we are selfish enough, but still we pray that like Prahlad Maharaj also, he was praying for all those boys in the school, for all others. But of course, first we have to deliver ourselves. If we cannot swim, then whom we can help, So that is the thing. But that is what we have to practice sooner or later. Jiva Daya, mercy to the jivas, to show mercy to the jivas. Krishna Nam, to have always attraction to their name. That is Sarva Dharma Sa. That is the essence of all Dharma. And we can pray also that he helps us because so many obstacles we are facing on the pathway of bhakti. Kala kalir balina India vairiga vargaha. Iha bhakti marga kantaka kotirudaha. Haha ya yam vikalikim ham karomi. Chaitanya pitta yadinatra kim karoshi. Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati is saying that Kali Yuga, the senses are very strong, so we are always distracted. Then also the Bhakti Marga is spiked with so many thorns. On each step we can hurt ourselves. It's like walking on a razor's edge, So it's very dangerous, very careful we have to walk. And for that we need protection. So not that we don't pray to Nishingadev that all our problems will go, no. But that he can give us some power, to really become strong in our bhajan, to be able to overcome all these difficulties. And we don't wish also that it becomes easier, no. Instead, we like to become more strong in our bhajan. And we don't also pray for less problems, but somehow for more, skills or power to solve the problems. Problems will be always there, We cannot stop the winter to come. So somehow we have to be prepared for the seasons, which are there. And nobody can change the winter. The winter will come. So in the same way also our karma will come. Our life is like so many problems can come. But we have to learn to navigate as we go through the winter by dressing ourselves, preparing, protecting ourselves. So also we have to learn to walk the path of Bhakti, to protect us in different circumstances which are coming, which life brings to each and everyone. It's natural. So that we can get really wiser and stronger and more dedicated to Guru and Vaishnava this way. The ocean is full of waves. So who foolish thinks that he can stop the waves? No, waves, problems in this world are unavoidable, as the waves in the ocean are unavoidable. But we have to learn to dive deeper with Guru and Vaishnava's mercy and see everything from a different perspective. Then we will be successful. That is called Vaikuntha Darshan. And also in the ocean, if we dive deep, we can find so many jewels also there someday. So there are a lot of things waiting for us. And so with this meditation, I leave you now because I think it's good to stop at this time, and the voice is also going. So we can hopefully meet tomorrow, and then we go further on our Parikram, okay? Then thank you very much for your time, and Jai Gaur, Dham, Navadvip.